let's start with the Cursor deal, if we may. So we knew that this could happen because they had the right to acquire Cursor, as stated in April, but they've moved very quickly. Since the IPO on Thursday, Friday. What is it that you think SpaceX gets with Cursor? What do you think they intend to do?
Yeah, the company has been very clear that they want to have a role in the AI space and that they want to be one of the competitors within that space. And so with Grock, they have the opportunity here now with the Cursor team, as you were just talking about earlier. They acqui-hire a team here that they can ultimately come in and potentially give them a chance with the competitors in the space. So I think it's brilliant. You had the successful IPO and the ability to come in and do this deal right on day 3 now. So
pretty big acqui-hire.
Pretty big acqui-hire.
I mean, the mechanics of that I find really interesting because SpaceX's valuation, actually its valuation today relative to Friday, it's a bit of an advantage, right, in an all-stock deal. How do you feel about it? The mechanism, a $60 billion deal, right now in how that impacts the stock as an existing investor? Yeah, look, we knew this was going to come, right? And so the fact that it's coming now, it makes sense with the fact that this IPO was very successful. I mean, they've done a fantastic job. The bankers here, Goldman, Morgan Stanley, did a great job bringing this to the public markets. It actually opens up the public markets for other deals to come. And so it makes a lot of sense for them to do this Cursor deal here now and ultimately take advantage of their stock price. Do you mind if we talk a little bit about Franklin Templeton's history with SpaceX? Of course. Maybe viewers of Bloomberg Tech will be a little bit more familiar of kind of like the mutual funds and private growth equity names participating in a lot of the themes we cover. Yeah. Franklin Templeton's a name that comes up, but just how you got in and the journey now to being a public holding in the funds. Yeah, definitely. So I work on a team, the Franklin Equity team at Franklin Templeton, and here over a decade ago we decided that it was time for us to invest in private companies, not only through our mutual funds, but also we have dedicated venture vehicles within our group. And the reasons we did this was, as you've been talking about, these companies have been staying private longer. So a lot of the value creation was happening within the private markets. Well, we were based in Silicon Valley. We have the same capabilities. And so we decided we should not only take advantage of that and generate the returns and bring those to our shareholders, but also the insights that you get from investing in these companies, both from just investing in the companies themselves and a successful IPO here you saw with SpaceX, or just the insights in is disruption coming to some of our existing holdings, and how do we think about the market leaders in the space and whether or not these private companies will overtake them. So those insights, our analysts benefit from that. So this is something, with SpaceX, we knew them when they were doing reusable rockets for cargo ships, but knowing them over time, our team met with Elon in 2016. I mean, even prior to that with Tesla, right? But with Elon on SpaceX and understanding what he was going to do here, having that faith and then learning from him about AI, infrastructure, defense, space, the space economy, it's been an incredible journey for us. You make a lot of interesting points about how things have changed. So the story started with reusability and the economics of reusability, and now it's something very different. Yes. If you just go on the TAM and the prospectus, but also like the public market investor view, like what is the proxy that you look at? I think we're in a space now where we're moving outside the Mag 7. Yes. But like if it was in the software space, you'd go, okay, this is a private company where I see a proxy in the public market. SpaceX. We don't have anything like it. And look, it's been a huge discussion on what industry, how is GICS going to classify this? Is it going to be in the telecom industry? Is it going to be in industrials? We started out thinking it would be an industrial entity, and what are investors going to be selling to buy this? But ultimately, you ended up, it's now classified under communications. And look, our analysts covering it has to understand AI, has been working very closely with our tech team, has to understand defense, has to understand space, a new economy here, and we're all still just learning more and more about that. I mean, it's a new frontier. Let's bring it back to the news of the day and the Cursor deal. A lot of people will focus on the very sort of specific upfront coding story, but there is a story with the models themselves, and I just wonder how much you assign value to Grock and the future opportunity of Grock over at Franklin Templeton. Yeah, look, the way we think about it is just Starlink alone brings a lot of value for SpaceX, and a lot of their
endeavors within AI, a big part of it is funding some of that. And you know,
from cash generation.
From cash generation.
Right.
And look, Elon has talked about this from day one. Gwynn talks about it. They want to go to Mars. They're doing everything in their power to make us multiplanetary. Their goal here is to get there. Whether it's Grock and AI infrastructure, you saw them doing deals with Anthropic, generating revenue here today to get to that goal. Anything that can get them on that path, I think, is the right move for them.